say make a rap for the club, I tell them I gotta be true. Right now it's niggas who's robbing because they need food. And I'm a hypocrite, knowing that it's niggas who need shoes. I'm in the store copping like I need truths. So my pen's what I speak through. To tell them the intention of my fly ain't to tease you, nah. It's reward of a hard road that I survived. Designer clothes that I cop symbolize the grind. Some forever stay broke, I'm not surprised. They on the Xbox, chilling like they got the time. I just talk to God like if I should die. Made my D's earn me wings so that I could fly. Then I fall back. It's like you can't show you confident without them trying to say you think you all that. And if I do, it's cause I earned that. Success is a lesson of progression. Haters never get to learn that. I've been through it, I'm still in it. I'm not finished, I got a tremendous grind, so triumphant, I gotta win. I'm still action, yeah, life's in here. With the top down means that I'm close to the top now. But can't get there if I don't climb. Make moves, they hate on me. You in the same place, don't wait on me, I'm gone. I suppose I've been going through the motions of getting forced love from those I thought were close friends. I try to warn them of hoes who do the whole shit. Don't treat her like a wife, she ain't the shorty to post with. How is it they can't accept that notion? They look at me like it ain't my business to put my nose in. Whoa, so maybe next time I shall lie. Sit back and watch my fam close his eyes and drive again. I pull back, tell him put his seatbelt tight, have a safe trip. I won't be alone for the ride. You think it's love cause they love to see you ball with them. But if they fall, hope you fall with them. That ain't love, and all along I thought that ain't us. Like I'ma let you stay down cause that ain't trust. And I realize the fact is that the top is a fortress of solitude. Cool homie, I got this. I've been through it, I'm still in it. I'm not finished, I got a tremendous grind, so triumphant, I gotta win. I'm still action, yeah, life's in here. With the top down means that I'm close to the top now. But can't get there if I don't climb. Make moves, they hate on me. You in the same place, don't wait on me, I'm gone. End of the day, they don't wanna see you triumph, but still I beat the odds like David and Goliath. With one stone and one sling, one chance to try to pull Excalibur sword from out the stone and become king. If I don't know nothing else, I know one thing. I got enough grind to turn a carrot from a pumpkin. Flip a Benz off of a nickel, I'm triumphant. But I'd rather squeeze a mini mansion out of one pen. I never boast or brag or try to rub in. I just recognize when niggas is too content. I'm content sitting with a queen slumped in an S-Class 550 playing with the functions. I'm hopping out the rain sitting at the steakhouse, pass around cigars to the hood cause I made it out. Till niggas start talking with their hate mouth. My life is all math, I subtract the lames out. I've been through it, I'm still in it. I'm not finished, I got a tremendous grind, so triumphant, I gotta win. I'm still action, yeah, life's in here. With the top down means that I'm close to the top now. But can't get there if I don't climb. Make moves, they hate on me. You in the same place, don't wait on me, I'm gone.
Yo, what's good, everybody? What's the deal? Yo, it's your man's Izzy Bands, aka Israel Mills. You know the drill. This is the Real Spill with Mills show. Let's go. Let's get it. Yo, listen. It's so good to be seen. It's so good to see y'all. It's so good to be seen. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but you choose to be here with me, and it means everything to me. Listen. So, before we get started, let's talk about the likes, because likes are absolutely free. Likes don't cost, and likes cost you absolutely. They are free 99. So if you be so kind, if you feel so inclined, hit the like button, support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean?
Come on, push a button.
You heard her. Likes are free. Push the like button.
Push the goddamn button.
Now, the LIKES, the likes are free, but the LIGHTS, they cost money. It costs money. So if you be so kind, if you feel so inclined, do me a favor.
Show me the money.
No!
Spot for a Glock. I took a long overflow, but still got a knot. Show me the money.
Yes, sir. Show me the money. Yo, before we get started, we gotta send prayers out to my guy Drip. If you haven't heard, shout out to Drip and shout out to Mama Drip. If you haven't heard, Mama Drip got on Discord and said that Drip was in an accident, a bad accident. So we're praying for our brother Drip, that he has a speedy recovery, that God heal him, that he's 100% healed, 100% whole, delivered and set free. We thanking God for his healing, for his restoration and his revitalization, as well as my mother, my man Emperor Kojak 313, the Grace Mother, and most of you, any of you who are dealing with ailments, who are dealing with physical conditions or whatever the case may be, just praying that God heal you, he make you whole, and that he revitalize you and reinvigorate you. So we just want to send prayers out to my man Drip, to my mom, to Emperor Cole's mom, just praying for them. My mom is still in the hospital, just praying for her for the recovery. So my sisters are there. My brother lives far away, as well as myself, but my sisters are there, and my extended sister is there as well. So much love to them. Much love to my mama. Much love to them. Much love to my mama. Praying for her speedy recovery, and that she is restored and renewed. So let's get into the show. We got a hell of a show for y'all today. We got a hell of a show. I ventured out yesterday, and we're gonna talk about it. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. What up, though? Emperor Kojak 303 the Great. Make sure that y'all thank you, Cole reiterated that. Make sure that y'all subscribe to Kojak 303 Gaming. Salute, KO Black. What's going on, good brother? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Amen. And continue prayers up for Mama Bands and Gracie. Absolutely. Oh, sorry to hear that, Izzy. Wishing your mom's a speedy recovery. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Hey, listen, I ventured out yesterday. I was bored, and I wanted to check out, there was a panel that I wanted to get on, but they had shut it down before I could get on there. So I just looked live, and the brother, let me see, what's the brother's name? Hold on, let me see what the brother's name. I got you, Cole. Give me one quick second. The brother's name, well, and first, shout out to Crown Heights Brainiac, who was the sponsor of yesterday's show. I appreciate you. But I ventured out to the brother. Let me see what the brother's channel was. Hey, shout out to Psychopath. Yeah, Psychopath Heist Live. I went over there. Q Butter was over there. Wall Street Willie was over there. And Taz ended up being over there as well. So shout out to them. And then shout out to the other brothers that I didn't know like that. But I ended up going over there, and I wanted to venture out. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Yo, shout out to Romello 747. Yo, JP is going to trademark his name. Trademark his name. He needs to be stopped. Yo, I hope he gonna trademark J Prince for president, because if he tries to trademark J Prince, there's always somebody who has that trademark. But hey, thank you, Romello 747 Bandcon, for setting it off and setting it off right. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, good sir.
Thanks, man.
This is for JP.
One for the money, too many haters. Straight for the homies that be getting that paper. Got money in the box, money in the wall. Club packed out, everybody on the floor. Got bottles on deck, Patron and Ciroc. Rose, whole case, bottom whole spots. We on, we go hard, we going in. It's no problem.
Yes, sir. You already know what to do. You already know what it is. You already know what's hitting for, because of my man Romello 747. We only need 24 more people. These $5 a piece. Y'all support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? Dope discussions deserve dope donations. Compensation for the conversation. Let's do good. Let's do good. Let's do good business, family. We need to do good business. Yo, give me one quick moment. Let me bless y'all with some Queen Sanaa real quick. The musical styles of Queen Sanaa. Let me bless y'all real quick with the musical styles of Queen Sanaa, man. We gotta set this day off right. Let's get it. Well, or should we do the players? What y'all want? Y'all want Queen Sanaa? Y'all want Till the Wheels Fall Off? Or do y'all want the players anthem? What y'all want? Y'all want the player? Y'all want the player, or do y'all want Queen Sanaa Till the Wheels Fall Off? Tell me quickly, family. Tell me quickly. Tell me quickly, family. What up? What up? What's going on, Roswell? I'm about to call my own name. What's going on, Roswell? Hey, salute my guy, JD 1975 in the building. The Queen. All right, the Queen it is. Let's go with the Queen. Number one said the Queen, so we're gonna go with the Queen.
Hello, how you doing on this beautiful day? Me, I'm always my way through it, and I hope you do the same. When positivity is setting the stage, laughing at my troubles, blowing clouds away. Nothing can go wrong, and I can guarantee it 'cause I'm feeling good today. It's gotta be the moment I've been waiting for, a chance when and if I let it go, I will be a fool. I feel it in my bones, so I'ma ride it till the wheels fall off. It's gotta be the moment I've been waiting for, a chance when and if I let it go, I will be a fool. I feel it in my bones, so I'ma ride it till the wheels fall off. So many people wanna take the easy road, and I don't like them if they're trying, 'cause at least they have a goal. A goal that's gonna get you off the corner if you want it, where you want to go. I know, 'cause I got mine. It's time to shine. I got my foot on the gas. Let's go. It's gotta be the moment I've been waiting for, a chance when and if I let it go, I will be a fool. I feel it in my bones, so I'ma ride it till the wheels fall off. It's gotta be the moment I've been waiting for, a chance when and if I let it go, I will be a fool. I feel it in my bones, so I'ma ride it till the wheels fall off. It's my day, and I'm really feeling good today. Spread sun rays, shuffles fade, and I'm really feeling good today. Don't you want to be right here on this cloud with me? I'm on cloud nine. I'm on cloud nine.
Hey. Yeah. Shout out to Queen Sanaa. Shout out to Queen Sanaa. To the wheels fall off. What's going on, Calvin Cook? What's good? You want your daddy's records back? Pray you get your daddy's records back. I don't know what you mean by that, but I pray that you get your daddy's records back, brother. Yo, so LaFam, what's up? Drinking that wine. No, you gotta pay extra for smoking. You gotta pay extra for gang banging. Yeah, that's not on deck. You gotta pay extra for that. We don't got that one on deck. So listen, y'all make sure y'all tell a friend to come on in to check us out. We about to have a hell of a show. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know how we do. Y'all already know what it's hitting for, right? So I went over there and I try not to have a whole lot of expectations for anything, right? You know, I try not to have a whole lot of expectations for anything. I just try to, take things as they come. I just try to, kind of take things as they come, chill out, not really, whatever the case may be, So it's let me say this. The first thing is truth, family. This is the truth. This is the truth. If we keep allowing the so-called dominant society to break us up into these small groups, and if we keep infighting about the most trivial, insignificant things that we think are significant, we are going to continue to lose. It's no way that you can I'm trying to broach this the best way possible because I really want people to understand and I'm gonna just say what I gotta say because like I said, the word has been on me. One man plants, one man waters, and God grants the increase. Yeah, we believe in God over here. So if you don't believe in God, it is what it is. I feel sorry for you. All right. So whether you be Pan-African, whether you be FBA, whether you be ADOS, whether you be an African from whatever country in Africa you're from, whether you be a Jamaican, you know what I'm saying, from Jamaica, a Trinidadian from Trinidad, a Guyanan from Guyana, a daggone Colombian from Colombia, a Mexican from Mexico. Although I will agree that the plight of the so-called black people in America is a peculiar plight. If you traveled around the world, and I have people that have traveled around the world and told me all kinds of stories, you understand that even in countries ran by so-called black people, there are some of the same issues, some of the same problems, some of the same things that we all face throughout the world. Now, can they identify with our plight in particular? I don't think they can, because it is very unique, right? Because we are a people who don't, right? So for example, right? Let's just say Tanzania, right? And Cash Kid even. Tanzania is ran by black people. It's mostly black people there. So whatever issues that they have or whatever things that they're going through, even though some of them might be slightly similar, they are in majority there. We are in a significant, interesting position in history and in the world because we are a minority or a seeming minority in a land that was already ours, right? A lot of us. So we're a minority in the land. We don't represent the most of the government. We don't represent most of the people here. We don't represent most of, so the ideologies, the philosophies, and the laws of the land are not going to be aligned with our particular culture, our particular traditions, or our particular viewpoints or ideologies. Are we on the same page with that? Are we on the same page with that? Yo, y'all put a one in the chat if we on the same page before we move on. Put a one in the chat if we're on the same page before we move on, y'all. I want to know if y'all are, smelling what I'm telling you. Even if you don't agree, put a one in the chat if y'all at least know what I'm talking about. Shout out to my man, Pico. Yeah, La Fam. Hey, listen, the bread right. If the bread right, hey, listen, we could make it happen, brother. We could make it happen. The fam, if that money right, we could make it happen. Make sure. What's up? Appreciate you, TV Trucker. What's up, family? Appreciate you, Kale Black. What's up? So, one of the things that I found a little disheartening. I know those brothers, most of those brothers were not familiar with me. Most of those brothers don't know me, whatever the case may be. I wouldn't necessarily expect them to, right? But this whole idea that we are and I've heard this for the first time on Sharon's show. I'm gonna be respectful today. What's up, boot camp? Well, welcome back. Good to see you, fam. I heard this for the first time on Sharon's show the other day. And PH Diva said it. She said, we are socially conservative, but we vote liberal. We vote liberal, but we are socially conservative. And I was immediately, I was like, in my mind,
Nigga, what?
You lost your rabbit ass mind.
in 2025, you really believe so-called black people as a whole are socially conservative?
You lost your rabbit ass mind.
Excuse me, who raised you?
I couldn't believe my ears. I couldn't believe my ears. You have a PhD allegedly, and you are saying that black people of today, the majority, are socially conservative? Like, yo.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
What's up, Easy? Easy said, if you don't vote, you're not conservative or liberal. You're just a poser, and your opinion is irrelevant. Shout out to Easy. That's Easy's opinion. So the first thing that I need to understand, or the first thing that I would like for us to converse about, is this thing I've been picking at for a while, right? What's that, True? Is this thing I've been picking at for a while. I've been picking at this idea of this judgmental mentality. And again, when I say judgmental, I mean it in the second definition of condemnation, right? It's you are putting people in a box. You're labeling them, you're putting them in a box, and you are typecasting them to a particular point of view, ideology, or perspective. Right? You're labeling them, you're putting them in a box, and listen, a lot of times, like we've seen, these boxes are not necessarily accurate. People are much more nuanced than we would like to admit. Now, before I move forward, because I know sometimes I go ahead in my thoughts. So let me complete one particular thing before I move on. Let me complete this. So in the case of voting liberal but living conservatively, I would have to call an extreme cap on that. I would have to call extreme cap on that, right? Even though I don't even like that word, but I'm gonna let the young boys say it, right? I'm gonna let the young boys say it because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense with baby deletions as high as they are. That is not a conservative ideology or standpoint. With people people in our so-called community fighting against the Roe versus Wade and fighting for the right to control their body, there's nothing conservative about that. Just for the record. Now, you people that are, because of some people, you are aligning conservatism with racism.
Stop the cap.
Conservatism and racism are not the same thing. They're not. And how black people are so easily tricked and so easily led astray is ridiculous. How so-called black people are so easily tricked and so easily led astray is ridiculous. Y'all listen to any damn thing. As long as it feels good to you, as long as it tickles your fancy, as long as you can dance your way to it, you're going to listen to it. You're going to go with it. It feels good. It sounds good. This is part of the reason why I was giving so much pushback to the whole Cardi B situation. Wait a minute. How are you defending this shit when this goes against everything that you supposedly speak about? But when you like this, that's what happens. When you loosey goosey and you going with the wind and that's what happens. You loosey goosey, you going with the wind. Now, I can talk over here, so I can talk over here. So thank glory be to God. Glory be to God. I can talk over here because I couldn't talk over there. I couldn't get 2 words out. I'm like, good gracious, brothers, can y'all at least hear me out? Can y'all at least hear what I gotta say before you 6 niggas jump on me? Pause. Any damn thing, as long as it feels good, truth. It gotta feel good. It gotta tickle they damn fancy, right? It gotta tickle they fancy. If tickles they fancy, then you put a beat to that mother. Oh shit! You put a damn beat to that motherfucker, and it tickle they fancy. They going.
Stop the cap.
They going. There ain't no cap. Put a beat to it. 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 If the beat is funky and it tickle they fancy, ooh, they be dancing on the way to hell, boy. They be getting it on the way to hell, boy. Yeah. It's the truth. That's why, why you think, speaking of these 2 names that he named, why you think that the Democratic Party got those people for you? Why do you think the Democratic Party got a Cardi B for you? Why do you think the Democratic Party got a Beyonce or got a Megan Thee Stallion or got a Glorilla to talk to you Negroes? Why do you think that is? Because they know that you value entertainment and feeling good over what's right. And that's just the truth. But now, if you speak the truth, now you're a coon and you're an enemy of me, a coon? Me, I'm a coon? Are you out your god doggone rabbit ass mind? Me, a coon? Are you crazy? Are you insane? Izzy Band's a coon? Get the absolute...
You lost your rabbit ass mind.
Izzy Band's a coon? Because I believe in your own autonomy as a man. I believe in God gave you dominion over this earth, because whether white supremacy exists or not, which it does, I got the book in the room. Have you read the ISIS papers? I have it in the room. Been read it. I know who Neely Fuller Jr. is. I know that workbook that brother always be pulling out. I acknowledge my 120. I know the mathematics and the science. I was born a Muslim. I was born conscious. I was born knowledge, born wisdom and understanding. Like, what are we talking about? Me, I'm a coon? Because I'm trying to tell you that, listen, is there white supremacy? Yes. At the same time, what y'all don't understand is, and listen, you got to give the adversary their props. They are wickedly wise, as it's been said and noted. You got to give them their props. Y'all are like the baby elephant who was chained with chains. They put the chains on you. And you was a baby elephant. And you couldn't get out. Now they just got a damn rope around your legs, silly rabbit. There's a rope. It's not a chain. But if anybody try to tell you, your fam, you can break out of that, that's a rope. Matter of fact, let me help you. You'll kick them out the damn way. Don't you touch my chains. You want to hurt them. You want to stomp them out. Don't you touch my chains. No, that's a chain. Don't you touch. You want to delete that brother. You want to label that brother or that sister. You want to call them all kinds of names but a child of God because they're telling you, yo, listen, you don't have to live like this. You don't have to identify. Yes, it exists, but you don't have to live your life according to an oppressor's ideology. You don't have to fashion your life or your lifestyle or how you are living according to what their plan was for you. It's just a rope. Break the rope. Shit, I'll help you untie it. It hurts. It hurts. It's sad, fam. But because y'all are so in y'all emotions and so in y'all feelings because a white man told y'all shit that people been saying all of this time. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I know some of y'all gonna be mad at me and hate me. It is what it is. But yo, this dude Charlie Kirk, rest in peace, ain't said no shit. I ain't heard, and he ain't dropped not one N-bomb. When show me a real clip of this man dropping an N-bomb on you. Show me a real clip of this man charging people up and saying, yo, delete all these black people. Show me a clip of this man putting foot to ass to some black people. What he said was, yo, so-called black people was in a better position when the man was in the house. And y'all went crazy. Y'all are going, and a black pilot. Oh, my bad. The black pilot. I forgot about the black pilot. Oh, we can't be pilots. Well, were y'all pilots before? Were y'all trying to be pilots? Be a pilot. Be a pilot. Fly high, my brother. Fly high. Y'all rather get high than fly high. Let's be honest. Y'all rather get high than fly high. I said it. It's disgusting. But when you speak of a better way, when you say, listen, you don't have to be a victim of your circumstance. You don't have to be held down or held back because of an agenda. You don't have to succumb. Nobody want to hear that. They don't want to. What about white supremacy? And what about white supremacy? And what about you telling me that they ain't no what they call that shit? What is even that? I don't even think like this shit. So it's hard for me to even pull this shit up. A white privilege. Oh, you telling me that there's no white privilege? You telling me that there's no white privilege? That's the real problem in the community. No, it's not. No, it's not, yo. No, it's not. Yo, maybe is there a system in place? Yeah. Is a system in place? Yes. Have people broke through the system? Yes. And they don't have to be coons to do it. You don't have to be a coon to do it. You don't have to be an entertainer to do it. You don't have to be a celebrity to do it. You ain't got to kiss no ass to do it. Now, unfortunately for a lot of us, y'all want to be the oppressor. Let's just keep it real. Can we have the conversation? This is what the real problem is. The real problem is you want to do what you feel was done to you. That's what the problem is. So it's not that you can't live the life that you want to live. It's not that you can't carve out a nice life for you and your family and for the people. No. You want to control, run, and enslave other people. Let's just be honest. Because people like me who have no desire to do that, we can live just great. People like me who look like you but have no desire to run anybody else, have no desire to control anybody else, have no desire to cast judgment on anybody else, but just live my life and stay in my lane and provide for my people. We don't have that problem. That's a problem we don't have. But y'all want it to be, y'all think that tomorrow they change the rules and you're in charge. You are going to be worse than any white man that ever existed. You just are. 90% of you will be worse than any white man that ever existed. Where do you think they learned it from? If we created everything, shit. Back it up. Y'all don't want to start me. I'm telling you, y'all don't want to start me. I don't believe in none of this shit that y'all talking about. Democrats and Republicans, like, what? A Democrat and a Republican? If you don't get your goofy ass out of here.
Nigga, what?
You lost your rabbit ass mind.
A Democrat and Republican? I don't bang them colors, cuz. I don't bang them colors. I'm not banging no Democrat or no Republican. See, this is, and someone did say something brilliant. Yo, when you have these affiliations just blindly, then they don't have to give anything to you. They don't have to help you be in a better position. They don't have to. You're not requiring anything for your loyalty. You're not requiring anything for your vote. You're not requiring anything. You're just giving it away. Oh, I'm a Democrat. Oh, I'm a Republican. Like, what? I don't know. Yo, fam, I'm sorry. I come from a different generation. We ain't never been into that shit. We ain't never been into that shit. We always understood that, yo, if you want to change, you got to change your mind. First, if you want to change your life, you have to change your mind. Secondly, if it's to be, it's up to me. The cavalry ain't coming and nobody's coming to save your ass. My bad. I come from a generation which understood the cavalry ain't coming and nobody's coming to save your ass. What we got to do is we got to find the ways in the places where we agree, the ways in the places we can galvanize, the ways in the places that we can work together, because all this separation makes us easy targets. But y'all don't hear me, though. What's up, the Audacity Show? What's going on, family? Yo, True said, Easy Bears, facts. I don't have that problem. They want the power. They want recompense. Is that recompense? So damn bad. And yes, they will be the actual devil in hell, and it wouldn't be close. It's a fact. It's the animal farm. All over again. Y'all need to read George Orwell's The Animal Farm. If you've read it in school, read it again, because I know you didn't really read it. Read it again. Y'all just want your turn. And I mean, hey, listen, if that's what you want to do, if you want to bring that condemnation on yourself, well, they did it to me, so why can't I do it to them? Okay, hey, listen, do what you want to do. But, like, don't be mislabeling and mischaracterizing me because your ass wants some false sense of power that don't really exist anyway. Uh-oh. Yo, I could tell y'all a lot of shit. I could teach y'all a lot of shit, but y'all ain't gonna believe it. Facts today. Y'all ain't gonna believe it. I can teach y'all a lot of shit. You can learn a lot, but at the end of the day, the people that know, y'all don't want to listen to them. Y'all want to label the people that know as coons. Y'all are so like, yo, what? If everybody thought like you, let's say for the sake of this delusional mindset that y'all have. I don't know where y'all get this shit from, but let's go down your rabbit hole real quick. Okay. So now you have a bunch of people that just think exactly like you, act exactly like you, agree with everything that you say. All right. And let's say that you have zero skills, but you got a lot to talk about. You got a lot. You hate money. You hate money. You hate wealth. You hate organization. You hate hierarchy. You hate being controlled. You hate all of this shit. How do you think that you're going to be able to build anything? You ostracize the most intelligent people because you say, oh, they're book educated, so they're white. They got the white daddy's penis on them. Like, what? The most genius of us, you call them Oreos and oh, they just want to be a white man. Oh, they're just Oreos. Oh, they're just this. Oh, they're just that. They're sellouts. They're coons. They're this. They're that. Because they think differently from you. Now, again, let me be clear. I'm not talking about the people that disparage and diminish and put down black people. That's not the ones I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the ones that just talk a little different from you, the ones that think a little different from you, the ones that prioritize things that you don't prioritize. But you are so blinded and so short-sighted that you don't understand that you need them. You have dudes that will speak against dudes that go to the military, but how do you think if it goes down, you're going to be able to understand and fight the military? You're not. You're not. But you're so short-sighted, so judgmental, so ready to put labels on people. Oh, man, they're conservative. They're the coons. They're the problem. They're that. Yo, now, again, to be clear, if it's a person that's putting down the PR people, hey, listen, I understand. If it's a person that's putting down our people, meaning degrading our people, meaning not giving our people, and this is a slippery slope though, because some of these people, listen, you gotta not really listen. My suggestion is this: I've heard. There's a couple of people that came to my mind when I said that, right? And I don't think that they're your enemy. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think they're your enemy. I think that the couple of people that I have in mind when I said that particular statement, I think they talk harshly about black people because they want better for black people, so-called black people. I believe that. These two particular individuals that I had in mind when I said it, that's why I had to kind of slow it down a little bit, because just because someone speaks harshly about black people, that don't mean that they hate black people. I'm just going to tell you, just because they're pointing out the flaws that you have, just because they're pointing out the chinks in your armor, maybe they trying to get you to correct them flaws and correct the chinks in your armor. I'm just saying, everybody don't do things the same way. So with those particular people, what I would suggest that you do is look at how they live. Yo, is their wife black? Are they married? Do they hire black people? Do they take care of their people? The people that they're responsible for, how do they treat them? That's how I would judge that. I'm just saying, just me, myself. That's how I would judge that. That's how I would judge that. Because like I said, there are some black people who just want to tear black people down and tear black people up and diminish black people. F them. F them. I'm not down with them. At the same time, there's some people that talk about black people and talk bad about black people, but I know for a fact they want better for black people, and that's just their delivery. It be like that sometimes. I don't understand why y'all want to be coddled and cupcaked all of a sudden. I don't come from a generation where men are coddled and cupcaked and men are just oh yeah, and it's gonna be, yeah, it's okay, it's all right. I got a daggone babysit your feelings as a man. I gotta sit here and talk soft and sweet to you. Nah, yo. Nah. Shout out to KP. My grandpa talked harsh And I needed that shh. Black folks need that shh. Some of them do. That's true. Some of them do. But this is the thing, right? There's somebody for everybody, right? My approach is not like that. My approach, I'm not gonna come at you disrespectfully. Now, if you disrespect me, I'm gonna hot your ass, right? If you disrespect me, I'm hotting you. Just period. I'm gonna do everything that I can to make you want to fight me. I'm gonna do everything I can to antagonize your ass because you've got no business disrespecting me. I'm gonna go to the limits on you. That's just me. I got issues like that, right? But I'm going to lead with respect. I'm going to lead with love. Because in my mind, I see y'all as my brothers and my sisters. What I want for me, I want for you. Instinctually, what I want for me, I want for you. I want all of y'all to win. I do. Now, if you start playing with me, start disrespecting me, start getting into some other shit, we could get into that. I'm all about that too. I'm all about that too. But my heart is to see my people better, to see my people growing, to see my people get back. Because y'all keep talking like we wasn't great, and I don't understand it. We had our own shit. We was the best of the best. I don't know why y'all don't know this. I don't understand why y'all don't realize this. We was inventors. We were entrepreneurs. We were creators. We had everything. Now, integration messed a lot of that up. Integration messed a lot of that up. But when we was segregated, when y'all was not chasing after the farts of white people, we was doing quite well. We were doing quite well. And listen, I have nothing personally against white people. Some of my best friends are white. They are. I don't have no problem with them. If you I'm a person that no matter what your skin color is, I judge people off the content of their character. Like some people get mad at me. Oh, you have this person on your channel. You have that person. If they respect me and respect my rules, you daggone right. I don't mind talking to anybody. Now, when they disrespect me, it's on. It's on and it's popping. But if they don't disrespect me, they good. We still the best. Yeah, but yo, Cole, we the best. We the best in name, bro. We the best like Jordan is the best right now, right? So this is exactly what it is, right? We the best like Jordan was the best. Jordan was the best. Right? And his record still stands over a lot of people in a lot of ways. However, right now, if he was to get on the court right now, he get washed. So that's how we the best. We the best because of our forefathers and foremothers that came before us that sacrificed and did the shit that they did, and shout out to the ancestors. We the best because of the ancestors. We the best because they lived with character, they lived with integrity, and they stood for something. We the best because of them. But a lot of us ain't the best. Like, let's just be honest. A lot of us ain't shit. Let's be real. A lot of us ain't shit. We want a freaking free for all. We want to run around and do whatever, be how whatever, with no consequences. We don't want no structure. We don't want no order. We don't want no hierarchy. We just want a freaking free for all, and then wonder why shit is bad. We want to be able to throw trash. We want the freedom to throw trash around our neighborhood. We want the freedom to go out and look any type of way. We want the freedom to go and just do any type of thing. We want the freedom to just sleep with anybody and just be free. Like, nah, yo. Nah. No. That's not freedom. Because there's consequences to this stuff. And this is why I don't get why people don't understand. What's going on, Kills? What's going on? I don't know why people had their pennies in a bunch with Imperius hitting the panel, and we talk crazy to each other on panel. Well, listen, what I'm not gonna do is allow him to talk crazy. if he pay like he weigh, he could come back. But what I'm not gonna do is let him come and talk crazy to my people. I'm not gonna do that. But if he has a civilized conversation and he's not, you know what I'm saying, wilding out or whatever, he could come. It don't matter. That shit don't mean nothing to me. But I'm not gonna let him talk crazy to us like that. Ain't gonna happen. Yeah, KO, they need to read a book. Hey, listen, speaking of, we almost an hour in, y'all, and we only got 2 contributors so far. Shout out to my man KP for KC5. Appreciate you, man. Ninjas never care about the Amazon delivery. Yeah, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Y'all make sure y'all support the show, support the stream. Now, I mean, dope discussions deserve dope donations, compensation for the conversation. Let's do good business, man. Let's do good business.
Cash App during this stream.
The Cash App from Izzy Bands. Yeah, bruh. $50. $50.
Yeah. Bless the show, man. Support the show, support the stream. Let me put this up here. Gotta take it down. Down. So it's amazing, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold you. Because labels don't liberate. And misjudgment is our biggest prison. Yo, they was trying to call me a coon on the low. I'm like, a coon? Y'all must not have heard me. I ain't no coon, nigga. A coon? Me? Nah, son. Never that. But because I said that, yo, if you have, it's sad, man. Let me get into this. Hold on, let me do this first because it's sad, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. It's sad. I left there and I just was shaking my head like, why do we want to believe the worst? Why do we want to accept? You don't have to accept this shit, y'all. You don't have to accept it. You don't have to accept it. You could be, do, or have anything you want. How can we say we God? Or we God body, or we one with the sun, or we whatever form of whatever you believe in, but then cower to a system. How does that work? How does that work? When mathematics is an exact science. Somebody caught that, but a lot of people missed that. Somebody caught that, but a lot of people missed that. How do you cower before a system? What's a king to a god? What's a king to a god? The problem is you still think you got chains around your ankles and you don't. You don't got shackles around your ankles no more. You got a string. You got a string, homie. It's a string there. It's not a shackle. You want some Mary shit. They're already done. You want the shackles on your feet, off your feet so you can dance. They already off. You got a string there. It's just a string. It's just a string. What you say, HT Bowl 1? HT Bowl 1 said, hey, I don't have a problem saying I'm a Democratic liberal, but I'm also that MF who says what I need to say to whom it needs to be said. I want better for my people and fight. Unfortunately, there's not the reciprocity. Understood. Listen, listen. Whatever you decide to do, and I'm familiar with a little piece of your lifestyle, right? Whatever you decide to do, however you decide to live is between you and your creator. I have no judgment for you. The thing is this. So if you want to claim liberal, if you want to claim conservative, if you want to claim left, if you want to claim right, that is your business. I'm not mad at you. But I'm not going to bang on either side of none of that, right? I'm going to lean towards whatever is in my best interest and what I think is in the best interest of my people, right? So I'm of the firm belief that my people were better when there were fathers in the household. I'm of the firm belief that my people were better when we were working together and when we had our own and when we prioritized each other and when we actually loved each other and liked each other and looked at each other as brothers and sisters and cared for one another. I'm of the firm belief that that's when we were at our best. Now, to me, that lines up more with a conservative mindset. At this point in time, the problem I have with a liberal mindset, HT Bold One, not with you personally, you know I rocks with you, I have no problem with you. The problem that I have with a liberal mindset is it is, at this point, it is a free for all. And the free for all is destructive, especially to the people who are at the lower tier. Because that's how you become a victim of police brutality. That's how you become a victim of people feeling like they have to put controls on you or making it seem like they got to put controls on you because you're out of control. Now, do I believe that that's right? No. Do I believe that they should? No. At the same time, when we are out of control, we make it easier for our enemy to use that as a catch-all. It's just the real. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. Like my man May said. I'm just saying before.
Get mad at me, nigga. I'm here telling the truth. If somebody else should have told you.
It's just the truth. It's just the truth, right? It is true. It's absolutely true. It's absolutely true. Like, I don't like how y'all are so blind. And this is what I'm saying. And this is where we got to part ways, HC Bull One. How y'all are so blinded to see that we are in a bad place as a people because of our mindset and because of our mentality and because of how liberal and free we are. I don't understand why y'all don't get that. And then you get mad when people point it out. It's the truth. Y'all y'all are in a freaking free for all. Do what you want to do and live in color. Y'all just doing whatever. Y'all are doing whatever. And then y'all do not have conservative values or viewpoints. No, you don't. You're not socially conservative. No, y'all are not. Most of y'all are not. So if you are advocating, justifying, or even okay with babies being deleted for any other reason than a health reason or a grape, that's not a conservative viewpoint or ideology socially. If you are for people having baby mamas and oh well, he didn't treat her right. Oh well, she could do bad all by herself. Oh well, she don't have to take that. That's not a conservative ideology or viewpoint. We gotta start being honest. If you don't believe in the nuclear family or a tribe, if you don't believe in people working together and galvanizing together, if you don't believe in structure, order, discipline, and hierarchy, you do not have a conservative mindset. No, you don't. You're not socially conservative. You're just not. And it's okay. But let's don't tell a lie. Oh, we vote liberal, but we're socially conservative. You're a liar. You're lying. You a lie. Lie, pants on fire. God doggone lie.
Goddamn lie. I'm some of my bitch.
Everybody in the pins, everybody in the boat, that ain't what you're hopping in.
Okay, well, listen, Brownie, shout out to Brownie Ellie. That's fine too. Like, that's fine too, because listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not speaking about this mess that they got going on now, this Christian, this white Christian nationalist movement. We know what that is. We seen that before. They wear sheets over their head. We know what that is. So I'm not, but the fact that y'all try to take conservatism and equate it with racism is not cool. It's not true. Now, them white nationalist groups, are they the same people that be wearing the sheets? Yeah. Yeah. Nobody ain't stupid. Nobody ain't dumb. I ain't trying to make y'all dumb and trying to make y'all not see what you see. At the same time, that does not necessarily express the viewpoint of being a conservative. But I can take a hit of that if you say, yo, most conservatives are not conservative by that's fine too. I could listen, I'm not mad. But it's the same thing. Yo, if y'all want your comments highlighted red, because y'all know how my eye springs get to tweaking after a while. I'm need somebody to hit some cash apps or some super chats. I'm gonna read 1 to 2, but we ain't know what I'm saying. Y'all know how it is. I ain't work me for free. Shout out to T Dub. What's up? Yeah. What up, Roy Sam? What's going on? I never cowered to a white man ever in my life. Me neither. I was Royce M. I was 4 years old, 4, maybe 5 years old, and the white man tried to tell me Egypt was in Gado. The white man teacher tried to tell me Egypt was in Europe, and I was 4 or 5 years old, and I showed the man on the map where Egypt was, which was Northern Africa, and the white man locked me in the closet. Yo, so for people talking about I'm a coon, you got better do your math, man. Ain't nothing coonish about me. And I was about to kick that white man ass at 4 or 5 years old. I don't play that shit. Tell me that. Lock me in the closet then, nigga. Because I ain't gonna stop. I ain't gonna stop speaking the truth because you don't want me to. Like, come on. Taylor Bell said, I don't claim any side. The sides do not give a F about me or anyone. That's a fact, Taylor Bell. That's a bar. Me and my pops formed a business relationship with our landlord, who is a wealthy church leader and respectable, highly regarded individual in his community. My pops never cowered to him, but did business. And that's nothing wrong with that. Yo, H-Bo1, let me tell you why I can't speak for anyone. Let me tell you why I believe that liberalism does not. Number one, and this is no disrespect to your community, my family. There's no disrespect to your community. At the same time, I think that you would agree with this because I think we've had this conversation before. Liberalism is what had transformers in the schools teaching these children about sexuality and homosexual relations. Children. That's liberalism. Liberalism had people not being able to speak against what is wrong. That's the liberalism. Liberalism had baby mama-ism and baby deletions at an all-time high. That's liberalism. So when you say you don't understand why some black people think that the left doesn't do family or has no morals or values, I gotta say I don't understand why you don't know. Because all of that shit is against the tenets of spirituality. All of that shit is against the tenets of God. Let's just be honest. But because everybody wants to feel like they're included, everybody wants to feel like, oh, ain't nothing wrong with what I'm doing. And this is what I'm saying. What's wrong is wrong and what's right is right. Period. Like, ain't no remixing and twisting that shit to make your feelings feel good. No. What's wrong is wrong and what's right is right. And that's the problem. People don't want it. People don't want it like that no more. People want to, oh, but I could and maybe and possibly and, you know, God is love and he just, you know, he's going to love me regardless and all this shit. It ain't like that. Sorry, I didn't make the rules. I didn't make the rules. I just follow them. I'm not confusing no HC Bolt 1. I'm not confused at all, bro. I live in this world and I'm seeing what's going on. I've seen a tremendous decline in my people since I was a young man. But guess what? When I was a young man, the neighborhood was the village. When I was a young man in Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York, in the heart of the crack epidemic, in the heart of shit being crazy, guess what? They would stop popping at each other when old ladies was around. They would wait until late at night when everybody was asleep, and they'd just be out deleting each other. Guess what? When they was drinking and when they was smoking, they would put the hey Miss Parker, how you doing? Yeah. Hey, Miss Parker. Hey, Miss Johnson. They're straighten up. That's wherever I come from. They were straighten up. Yo, now you got little kids that curse in front of. I'm like, God, you got little kids that say worse words than me in front of grown men. That shit didn't happen when I was coming up. We had respect. Because guess what? We was taught respect. Guess what? We was taught community. Guess what? We was taught that we had to be 10 times better than our counterparts. So at least you ended up 3 times better. At least you ended up 2 times better on the low end. But this participation trophy generation where everything goes and everything blows and everything's okay, no. I'm not confused about nothing. I know exactly what I'm talking about. You might be confused. I'm not confused. What's up, King Rooster? I vote Republican because Democrats don't like guns. Okay, cool. I ain't mad whatever you vote. What's this nigga? What's that? This nigga hood conservative, boy. There he go. Welcome to the right side. You're almost there. Yo, come on, man. Now you definitely gonna have to call me a coon. I hanging out with you and shit. You talk about almost with you. No, not where you are. No. But we ain't gonna do that shit. Yo, y'all supporting the show in the meantime between that. Here you go. What's up, Andrew Taylor? Galvatrons was converting the kids into Decepticons. They was trying. They was damn sure trying. Yo, I get it, but okay, AC Bolt 1, I get that everybody doesn't do the God thing, right? But then you can't say that you're not loosey-goosey. You're loosey-goosey. If you don't do the God thing, you're loosey-goosey. And that's just a fact. Like, listen, I don't have to hate you because you don't do the God thing. You don't have to be my enemy because you don't do the God thing and I do. At the same time, we just got to call a spade a spade. The God thing, cool. You don't do the God thing. I'm not you person, but whoever. They don't do the God thing. That's their right. That's their business. That's their between them and the God that they think does or doesn't exist. That's on them. However, you cannot make it seem like if you are going against the constructs of what is moral or morality that you aren't doing the wrong thing. You are. Just because you don't feel like you are don't mean nothing. Y'all support the show, support the stream. Now, me and Ramon support that Bangkok $5 said, Democrats and Republicans, y'all be gang. Do you gang? Y'all be outside with y'all gang. Exactly. They be gang banging. I ain't banging on none of that. Like, I'm not a gang member. I'm not a gang member. I'm not banging none of that. No Republican. What? No, but Republicans or Democrats. I'm not banging none of that. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Thanks, man.
It don't matter what the situation, I'm just tryna climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it. You can't press rewind, you get left behind. Just grind and the rest be fine, 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 fine. No matter what the situation.
Yo, y'all support the show, support the stream. I mean, yo, they suppressing us. All right, y'all support the show, support the stream. They suppressed us. I said some shit that pissed off the powers that be. Y'all support the show, support the stream. They suppressed us. Hey, listen, I'm not saying. See, I don't get y'all biased ear. I don't get your biased ear. What part of I'm not banging for conservatives or for liberals don't you understand? What part of that don't you understand? I'm not banging for conservatives. I'm not banging for liberals. What part don't you understand? So I'm not saying that they own morality. They do not. God owns morality. Sorry. Oops. Sorry. Not sorry. Yo, come on, godly people. I have been some of the best people in the world, but as for the nice, nasty Christians is a special place in hell. Yo, I mean, hey, listen. I don't have no heaven or hell to put nobody in. It's possible, but all I'm saying is y'all support the show in the meantime, between time. What's up, Jalen? Jota Umar said that welfare and Democrats destroyed the black community. He might be right. What's up, KO? KO said, when I lived in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, everybody knew each other on my block. When I moved to Jersey, it wasn't like that at all. Yeah, that's a fact. Well, I got you. Treating people good is good, HT Bo 1. Treating people good is good, right? Treating people good is a good way to live, family. That's a good way to live, my brother. At the same time, you know, we just got to call a spade, family. We just got to call a spade. So, we love to put each other in boxes. This is the problem. We love to put each other in boxes, but boxes don't build futures. They build prisons. Boxes don't build futures. They build prisons. They say black folks are politically liberal, but socially conservative. But is that the truth or just another mislabel? I think it's another mislabel. I think it's a mislabel, right? We're going to talk about Carter G. Woodson's warning, labels become mental prison. Carter G. Woodson, you know, the man that created the miseducation of the Negro, that man, right? Carter G. Woodson argued that when you control a person's thinking, you don't need to control their actions. They'll walk themselves to the back door. Conditioning creates self-limiting beliefs. Conditioning creates self-limited beliefs. And that's what I'm talking about. Yo, they don't have chains around your ankles anymore. They have a string. However, because you've been conditioned, because you've been programmed and your program's been programmed, now they don't even have to do shit. You walk yourself to the back door. You walk yourself to the back door. Make sure y'all supporting the show, man. See, it's like whenever you do original content, which I do a lot, but whenever you do original content, whenever you start breaking stuff down, whenever you start really telling the truth, nobody don't want to hear the shit. No one want to hear the shit. It's amazing. But yo, we can have a shit on a black man show, which he deserves it. Let's just be honest. He deserved every piece of shit that got shitted on him yesterday. But we can have a shit on a black man show, whether he deserves it or not, and we just got all the support, all the love, all the whatever comes. But when we got yo, black people, y'all are better than what they're trying to make it seem. Yo, black people, we need to find ways that we can come together instead of fighting each other. Yo, black people, we gotta stop banging liberal and conservative, but we need to work together. Where's the love? Where's the support? Where's the love? Where's the support? Original content. Original content, but hey, it is what it is. So conditioning creates self-limiting boxes and beliefs. Don't climb in or pull the lid over yourself or your neighbor. Boxes don't build futures. Boxes don't build futures. They build prisons. They build prisons, y'all. See, the entrepreneur is called the sellout. For partnering or cooperating, the organization is dismissed as too radical. The coder is labeled not black enough. The church mother is stereotyped as anti-progress. Different lanes, one mission. Mislabeling the one of them weakens the whole relay team. And that's why I'm trying to get y'all to understand. We need each other to survive. We need each other to start thriving. We need each other. There's all different functions of society. There's all different functions of so-called community. There's all different functions. So if we still be in a place where we are fighting against each other, where we are looking for echo chambers, where we are looking for everyone to think like we think, act like we act, do what we do, there's no power in that. It's just the same. Like you can't. It's like having a football team with everybody that has the same skill set. That football team is gonna suck because they're only gonna be good at one thing. It's like having a basketball team and all you guys are a team full of point guards. Nobody don't play no defense. That basketball team is gonna suck. They're gonna stink. Yo, shout out to Big Rock 77. I really appreciate it. Liberalism brings out Barack Obama to tell me and my son should have a male mentor from the community that goes against natural man-woman reproduction. Yo, shout out to you, yo. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Big Rock 77. Y'all be like Big Rock 77. Support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean?
Thanks, man.
I'm on my grind to get this money. I can't stop until I'm filthy. With the people, Zebo like the rock. I drop. I ain't no trapper. I'm a hustler.
Yo, the entrepreneur is labeled the sellout for partnering with a corporation. The organizer dismissed as too radical. The coder labeled not black enough. And this is what I was talking about. When you speak a certain type of way, or when you dress a certain type of way in our community, you are mislabeled. They'll call you a nerd, they'll call you a dweeb, they'll call you a geek, they'll call you a whatever. And because of this, they'll dismiss, they'll call you an Oreo. Oh, he's black on the outside, but white on the inside. He's an Oreo. He's an Oreo. Oreo. You get good grades. Oh, he's an Oreo. He's trying to be white. Because I'm getting good grades, I'm trying to be white. Because I want to be successful and get it and live life. I want to be white. Now, granted, in the ISIS paper, Dr. Francis Cress Welsing does talk about an over preoccupation or an over obsession with trying to be ultimately successful. She does speak about that as part and a tenet of the white supremacist ideology, right? At the same time, I would disagree to a certain extent, because the truth of the matter is, even in war, you cannot win a war without resources. Oops. Even in war, you cannot win a war without resources. That's why America was sending billions of dollars to a certain country to just defend themselves, allegedly. Wink, 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 wink. Allegedly. I'm just saying, you cannot win wars without resources. So I don't understand why our people are so opposed. Well, I do understand, but it doesn't make much sense. It's not smart. It's not intelligent. It's not intelligent. HC Bowl 1, you got to listen, that's another conversation for another day, my guy. I mean, I understand your plight and what you feel. At the same time, this is not the place. Is just take your crown. You butler. Thank you. Thank you, good sir. I'll be a butler. I'll be a butler. Hey, top of the morning to you too, Reese. Good to see you. All right, what's up, Lord Adia said, let's be clear, not all conditioning, social engineering, etc. are bad. It's just the extremes. We need to make distinctions between good social properties and harmful ones. Yeah, I get that, but that's not this conversation. But I get it. I mean, I could agree with that. I could agree with that. Yeah, and I would agree with that sentiment, HT Bowl 1. If they are purporting or promoting that that activity to children, yeah, that is absolutely wrong. And I think that's what most of us have a problem with. I think most of us don't have a problem with adults that make adult decisions in the privacy of their own home and the privacy of their situation, because they don't got shit to do with us, so we don't care, right? Whatever you do in the privacy of your home or the privacy of your situation is your damn business. I can care less. That's your business. I don't have to know about it. But the moment that you try to make it public and try to force me into accepting it, or force me into participating, or force my child into accepting and participating, that's when you got me all the way bit. That's when we got a problem. And this is the issue, and this is what's happened. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. No, see, they definitely, they are trash, y'all are trash, yo. And see, this is the thing too. When we start to have this conversation, they start to play with the numbers. My internet just starts to mysteriously be fluctuating and going in and out and shit. This is trash, yo. Trash. When we start to have these conversations, y'all support the show, man, for real. Support the show, man. Support the stream. Like, these conversations are important, but it's like whenever I go there, all of a sudden my internet start being choppy and shit. My StreamYard start acting up mysteriously. The support be low, the numbers be low. It just be a bunch of bullshit. It'd be a bunch of bullshit. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me, because they really playing with me right now, and I really don't appreciate it. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me, man. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me, because they really playing with my stream right now. I really don't appreciate it. Yo, put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Yeah, they playing with my shit. They're playing with my numbers. They're playing with my shit. Y'all support the show, man. Everybody throw $5 at me for real, man, because this shit's, I can't make, look. Oh, it's fine now, but I'm just saying, like, this shit is crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's like whenever you start having these kind of talks, whenever you start getting into meat and potatoes and shit, it really be a problem, right? Media sound bites flatten black thoughts. Media sound bites Flatten Black Thought. Many Black Americans say news about Black people is often more negative, stereotyped, and focused on narrow segments. Conditions that reward cliches like liberal but conservative and mute the real range of views. If the frame is lazy, the picture will be blurry. If the frame is lazy, then the picture will be blurry. Because there ain't no such thing as liberal conservative. Those are two diametrically opposed perspectives and point of view. Ain't no such thing as a liberal conservative. That don't exist. Let me just say, two things can be true at the same time, but not those two things. Two things can be true at the same time, but not those two things. Those two things are diametrically opposed from each other, right? Paradox is oversimplified, right? Voting behavior is overwhelmingly Democratic, right? We could agree with that. We've seen that in the last election, that most of the so-called Black people vote Democratic overwhelmingly. In recent elections, Black voters continue to back Democratic candidates at very high rates. That pattern held in the 2022 midterms and remains a defining feature of national voting splits, right now. Now, I'll be honest, there's been an uptick of so-called Black conservatives that are voting conservatively or voting more so to the right now, because of different things that went on in the last regime and different things that was voted on. Like overwhelmingly, people showed up for Donald Trump. But again, I'm not begging for one group or another. Thank you very, very much, KO Black. I appreciate you, man. My donation for the real conversation. I really appreciate it. Couldn't you say hold on. Could I say that your viewpoints are conservative, HT Bull one? Not from what I've heard. HT Bull one said, do you agree with sex ed being taught in school? No. Am I talking about you again? No. You girl. Hey, thank you, Emperor Code. Said a little something, you know what to do. Got you, man. Shout out to my man, Emperor Code. Y'all make sure y'all support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? What is wrong with her? Are you talking about me again? I ain't even think about you. I gotta be talking about you. What is going on? I don't understand what is happening here.
God damn it, I like the way you do bit.
Make money, make money. When shit hit the fan, we'll take money.
Got his own money. And baby, when I tell you he's got his own money, I mean the boy has got his own money.
Yo, shout out to my man, and because that 3 and 3 the Great, appreciate you. My man KO Back, appreciate you, brother. All hail the Supreme Emperor Kojak the Great. Either bow down or get put down, bitches. Dilly. Hey, another derailer trying to have a serious convo. Yeah, it's all good. We, let her live. She's okay. Attention is a hell of a drug. It sure is. Hey, listen, if y'all want your comments highlighted in red, if y'all want your comments highlighted in red, support the show, support the stream. Help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today. So far, let me see. What up, my brother? Andrew Taylor in the building said, it's like spoiling a child who grows up to become a spoiled brat later in life. That's what we've become. It seems that way. It seems that way, family. What's going on, TMKC? Good to see you, my sister. Always good to see you. Good to see you. Yo, because of KO Black and Emperor Cole, we just need 19 more people, these $5 a piece. Y'all support the show, support the stream. I mean, help us reach our goal. Help us reach our goal today, okay? Just 19 more people, these $5 a piece. Help us reach our goal today. Let me put it. Okay? I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. So, religiosity and traditional or traditions remain strong with some black people. I can see that, right? Religiosity and traditions remain strong with some black people. Shout out to my guy, James Moore. Where you been, brother? Good to see you, James Moore. Appreciate you. What are blacks' priorities? Oh, okay, my bad. Shout out to you, man. Thank you very much, family. I appreciate you. Salute to you. I caught that late. I apologize. Much love to you. Much love. James Moore in the building. Thank you very much. Y'all be like James Moore and support the show, support the stream. I mean.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate that.
I got money.
Yes, sir. Let it rain down on me. Support the show, support the stream. I mean, dope discussions deserve dope donations. Compensation for the conversation. Let's do good business. I wonder why that's not working. But anyway. Oh, Lord. What's up, Bucket 88? What's going on? Good to see you, family. Good to see you. Bucket 88 is in the building. What's going on? Yeah, shout out to James Boy for the clouds. Rewarding bad behavior is what actually got us to where we are. What do you mean by that? I don't know. I think lack of fathers in the home is what got us to where we are. I think lack of fathers in the home is what got us to where we are. Right? But expound upon that if you would. If you said rewarding bad behavior got us where we are. Expound upon that. I think lack of fathers in the home got us where we are. That's my personal opinion, right? Most Black Americans continue to identify with Christianity. I think in name only at this point. I'm gonna be honest with you. Most Black Americans could, identify as being Christian. I believe in name only at this point. Because we all know the club culture, how women would go, and when I was in the club, women would go and party all night Saturday night, and then they go from the club sometimes straight to the church. Or they go and try to do a horse bath real quick and scrub it up real fast and throw some clothes on and go to church. One of the two. Yes, lack of fathers or massa. I think lack of fathers, right? And so the belief in God or a higher power is widespread, showing a robust religious tradition many would call conservative in cultural terms. However, the problem is that it's only in name. Most people, I say, would crucify Jesus all over again. Most people don't really live according to what Jesus taught. If people lived according to what Jesus taught, man, Yo, if people even said what Jesus taught, like the real deal, they're gonna get canceled on YouTube. They're gonna get canceled. They're gonna get canceled. You seen the man? You seen the man talking about what Jesus taught? You see what happened to him? Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. You seen that man talking about what Jesus taught, and you see what happened to him. You see how people is mad at him. People's mad at that man because he told the truth. How dare he? He's a white man. He can't tell the truth. Yo, y'all are wild. Okay, the glorify gangster lifestyle. That's true. I usually did. We literally pay people and make celebrities of people who behave badly. That could be true, but I think that's a symptom. I don't think that that's the root cause, right? And then some people want to say, well, white supremacy and white privilege, which are not synonymous. White privilege and white supremacy are not synonymous. See, because the problem is this, it's a real big problem, right? White supremacy speaks to a system, right? White privilege speaks to individuals who get preference or who get preferential treatment based on their skin color. Now, the truth of the matter is when you go into the realms of money and when you go into the realms of men, you realize that white privilege is not what you think that is. Now, what Wall Street Willie was talking about on that panel when he said nepotism, now that is true. When they say it's not what you know, it's who you know. So if you are a part of the good old boys network, and your father and your father's father did certain things and they washed hands with each other and they broke bread with each other and they did favors for each other, yeah, and you happen to be white. But guess what? That's the same thing if you happen to be black. However, I guess the argument is, well, white people own more institutions or own more businesses or own more corporations in America. Okay, cool. I could take a slice of that. That's true, right? That's true. And so therefore it would be more on the side of so-called white people in America. Okay, cool. I can get with that. But it's not like what people think that is. People think that just because a person is white, a random white person will go and they'll just get preferential treatment because they're white. That's not how that works. I'm sorry to tell you, in America, that's not how that works. You know what the color in America is? Green. Old green, especially. The color in America is green, old green especially. And you know how you know this? I want you to go and watch if you can. I don't know if it's still up there, but I want you to go and I want you to watch the Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez fight all over again. And then I want you to look at the front row of the boxing where they kept. And I want you to see who is sponsoring that boxing match. They're not white. They're not black. The color of America is green. In America, and righteousness in America is for sale. Justice in America is for sale. Everything for America is for sale. And it don't matter if you're black or you're white. It don't matter if you. Now, do some people have biases? Are some people bigots? Yeah, of course. There's some bigots. There's some biases. There's some people that no matter how much money your black ass got, they're gonna try to keep you out. Yes. However, is this country like that? No. Does white supremacy still exist? Yeah. But should you be worried about it? I don't think so, because what can you do about it? The only thing that you can do is change your mind. If you change your mind, you change your life. I know it sounds simplistic. I know it sounds too easy. I know it's, Izzy's a coon. No, I'm not a coon. If you change your mind, you change your life. How you see a thing, says my multi-millionaire friend, is how you view a thing. And how you view a thing is how it will be to you. And that's a fact. How you see a thing is how you view a thing, and how you view a thing is how it will be to you. What you focus on expands. You talk about science, they told me, we talk about science over here. Well, Wall Street Willie, Wall Street Willie, the science is what you focus on expands. Like attracts like. That's the science. right? The thing that I have feared the most, that have I brought upon me, Job in the Bible, that's science, right? That's science. People don't get it, but it's science. What you focus on expands. That works for positive or for negative. If you want good, but you continue to think and speak bad, you won't get the good. If you're living bad, but you want good and you continue to think and speak good, guess what? You're going to eventually get good. You're going to eventually get good. And this is one of the best places to get it. Got it. Good. Okay. This is one of the best places to get it. Got it. Good. Now, what you're going to find is that what you thought you want, you may not have wanted once you get it. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But this is the question. What are your priorities as a so-called black person? What are your priorities as a so-called black person? Because if your priorities are taking care of your family, seeing your family good, being the best person you could be, doing the best you could do, raising your family right, then guess what? You can do that. You can do that all day, every day, twice on Sunday. If your priorities are raising your family, giving your family a good environment, helping your family be in the best position in it, being the best person that you could be, doing the best you could do, you could do that all day, twice on Sunday. So therefore, systemic white supremacy is not your issue. Because guess what? You could go, there ain't no color file. I seen a restaurant, I think it was in St. Louis, and they got a whites only fountain. I think that's one of the only ones left or something, which is crazy. It was nothing but black people in that. So that was wild, right? That was wild. I didn't understand it. And in Mobile, they got a sign up, but it's a black person to put the sign up. We might cover that differently. But anyway. You could be, do, and have anything that you want to be, do, and have. So white supremacy is not holding you back. White supremacy is just a bunch of idiots sitting there with bed sheets on, freaking twiddling their toes and their thumbs and shit. White supremacy ain't holding you back. Hey, send me a blessing, brother. Send me something, man. I got you. Send me a little something. I got you. I'll drop the link. We don't got a whole bunch of time, but I'll drop the link. Send me a little something though, a love offering, man. Because we a little far from our goal, okay? We're a little far from our goal. All right, idiots, I got you. I'll drop the link. Just send me a love offering or something, brother. Good brother. But what's up, Willing to Win? What's going on? Hey, what's good with you? Good to see you, Willing to Win in the building. But white supremacy is an antiquated chain that was around your ankles when you was a baby elephant. Now that you're a grown ass elephant, it's a string. It's a string. So you sitting there and you are pressed about some white supremacy. The problem, brother, is we got to attack the white supremacy. Good luck on that. Good luck on that. Like, fuck, good luck on that. Because the truth of the matter is that was the smoke screen. That was the smoke screen. How you take somebody's shit? You pretend to be them. Identity theft, right? If you're trying to partake in some identity theft, what you got to do? You got to, it's crazy, right? I'm going somewhere. Follow me on this. I watch these. I get caught in these dramas, right? These real shorts. I get caught in them. They fascinating to me. I don't know why, but they're fascinating to me. And I got caught in this real short where this girl. I want y'all to do the knowledge on this shit. Do the knowledge, because I learn from anything, right? But I want y'all to do the knowledge. Feel me. Hear what I'm saying. So this girl was a rich girl. Okay, this girl was a very, very wealthy girl. She come from a very, very wealthy, prestigious family. Okay, this girl was a very wealthy girl that came from a very wealthy, prestigious family, and everybody had been kissing her ass everywhere she went. So she wanted to go to a new school that her parents, her dad, was the benefactor of, right? Gave wings and millions of dollars to, whatever, but she wanted to go under an auspicious, yes, I got you, go. She wanted to go under an auspicious name. She didn't want to be known as her family last name, because she didn't want to go to this new school and have everybody kissing her ass, right? So she dresses as bland as she could dress. You know, her dad had the Chanel this and the Prada that and the this and the that, all the and the Birkin bag this and the this and that, Birkin book bag. He had everything laid out for her, but she's like, no, dad. And he's like, no daughter of mine gonna go out here with them swap me clothes. She's like, dad, it's fine. She rides a bike. She got a driver. She got her own car, and she rides a bike to school. So these girls see her at this prominent school, and they automatically start picking on her because she seems to be less fortunate. She seems to be less. So they try bullying her, rip her book bag, put a damn hole in it, take a knife out and slice her tires, whatever the case may be. So now this other girl rolls up, and this other girl rolls up in like a big body of the Range Rover autobiography, right? And she's rolling up. And she's looking the part, and she has on the designer, and she has on the this and the that, and she rolls up in the car, whatever. And so she joins in on it. Now, ironically, this girl that rolls up in the autobiography Range Rover is pretending to be the girl who's getting bullied. So they's like, oh, this must be Candace. This must be the girl. And so she's like, oh, they think I'm she's like, oh, they think I'm her. Yeah, I'm gonna be her. So she takes this woman's identity. Now, come to find out, the girl that rolled up had all the designer rolled up in the thing and was bullying the other girl and trying to be elitist and all this stuff. She was dead broke. Her mother happened to be the maid of this girl that was just trying to be low key. All right. What's up, Willing to Win? Appreciate the 10, brother, here to support the show. Y'all be like willing to win and support new type shit. Yeah. I like it. I like it. LOL is you watch real shorts too. Yeah, I get caught. Sometimes I'll be watching them too long. I get caught sometimes. I ain't gonna lie, it's a guilty pleasure. But I learn a lot from it. Y'all support the show. We need 2 more people. We don't got much time, but let's get 3 more people. We need 3 more people, at least $5 a piece, and I will open up the panel. I know ADS wanted me to open up the panel. I need 3 more people, man. Help me reach our goal. But thank you to Willing to Win. I appreciate you, family.
God damn it, I like the way you do bit.
So long story short, the broke girl, we're going to call her Candace. And the other girl, we're going to call her Haley, okay? So Candace was the broke girl who was pretending to be Haley. Haley is the rich, prominent girl. She trying to be low-key. She don't want nobody to know who she is. But she's like, yo, damn, this girl trying to bully me. She trying to make my life hard. She wilding out. She was doing wild shit. She was doing a bunch of wild shit to Haley because she was, you know what I'm saying? She felt like that was the way that elitists act, or which they don't. So when she got busted, it was epic, right? The girl dad came and, you know, got her watch back and restored her name and everything. And she didn't want her that. She didn't know that her dad knew. And she was like, dad, you knew? And he's like, yeah. He's like, baby, you didn't have to go through this. And she was like, well, you know, I had it under control. But the thing is this, in order to take somebody's place, in order for a good identity theft scheme and scam to go through, You got to displace the other person in order to take their place, in order to take their property, their royalties, whatever. I just want you to bear that in mind, right? They got our shit already. They got it. They got it. And they had it for hundreds and hundreds of years. There's no need for the chains no more. There's no need for the chains no more. They got your shit and put their name on it. They got your shit and put this is the property on it. So they don't need the chains. I'm just saying. So y'all worried about the wrong thing. Y'all worried about the wrong thing. Oh, white supremacy is the issue, brother. Is it? Or is it your own mental slavery? Is it your own chains on your mind? See, Jay-Z said, trap my body can't, trap my mind. Is it white supremacy or is it you? Yeah, they got your mind, Robert W. They got your mind. They got your mind, man. They got your mind, man. If y'all want, we got like 37. We got 37 minutes. So if y'all want to open up the panel for a few, we need what's up, OG Sigma? This is my cash out right here, brother. It's in the chat. Here it is. I just put it in the chat right there. It's $IZSHOBANZ. $IZSHOBANZ. There's the link right there. Let me just make sure it's working properly. It's gonna say is show Bands or is show Johnson. Ishan Johnson. IZSHO Johnson. Yeah. Is show Bands. Yep. It's the link right there. I appreciate you, OG Sigma. Y'all support the show, support the stream, you know what I mean? Thank you, OG Sigma. I appreciate that, family. Shout out to my guy, OG Sigma. Yo, because of OG Sigma, we just need 2 more people. If y'all want to open up the panel, we just need 2 more people, at least $5 a piece.
Thanks, man.
I appreciate you. All right. Oh, no, it's all good, man. I appreciate you sending it at all. Thank you very much. Yeah, the old one is no good. I got it posted in the chat. The old one is no good, but I appreciate you because you didn't have to send that. So I appreciate whatever you said. Thank you very much, family. Because of OG Sigma and my people's James Moore, we just need 16 more people, at least $5 a piece to reach our goal. But we just need 2 more people, at least $5 for us to open up the panel. It might be one. Two more people. I think it's 2 more people. But y'all support the show, support the stream. I mean, help us reach our goal. But yo, the thing is, we're not fighting against white supremacy like that. You're not even ready. You're not even ready for that fight, bro. You're not ready for that fight. You gotta fight the enemy first. You gotta fight the enemy first. Yo, do you know how hard it is to fight the enemy in yourself? That's the main fight that most of us got to fight. That enemy up here. Because before let's just say, for the sake of really weird conversation, you just wipe out all the power structure and all the power that be. You're going to be worse. You're going to be worse. It's going to be like Lord of the Flies and the Animal Farm all over again. You're going to be worse. Yeah, I hope y'all read these books. If you haven't, they're good reads. Read Lord of the Flies and read Animal Farm. That's what it's going to be like all over again. Y'all are just waiting for your turn. And that is not the answer or the solution to your problems. The answer and the solution to your problem is in your own backyard. It's on top of your own head. You looking outside yourself and you looking to everything else, but the answer is in here. It's in here. It's you. You are the key. That's why I said I love Last Dragon. Last Dragon was my favorite movie. Who's the master? I am. There's one place. It is there and only there where you will find the master that you seek. You looking for everything else to change. You looking for all the circumstances to change. You looking for everything else to be different. But there's one place that you can control everything, and you don't even give that no attention. You rather fight with everything else and everyone else. You rather blame everything else and everyone else. And when you blame, there's one finger going out, but there's three fingers and a thumb coming back at you. You're not realizing that the best help is at the end of your own two wrists. The most powerful weapon that you have is right here. It's right here. In between your ears. You are the battleground. Your mind is the battleground. White supremacy ain't holding you back. White privilege ain't holding you back. Conservatism ain't holding you back. There ain't no white nationalist group holding you back. They don't have to. They don't have to. You too weak to fight. You being held back by a string. What they gotta fight you for? What they gotta fight you for? You being held back by a god doggone string. You think up is down. You think left is right. And the people that you think are your enemies, you should really be asking them questions. Them so-called coons, you really should be learning from them. Them so-called coons, you really should be befriending them and learning from them. Them so-called coons, you really should be understanding and finding a way to collaborate with them and work with them and put your strength and put their strength together. And in the meantime, between time, you need to be working up here. Fixing your mind, fixing your mindset, fixing your mentality. Because the people that you're saying are your enemies are not your enemy. Your enemy is yourself. Because guess what? Guess what you're going to see? If you think about white supremacy all day long, guess what you're going to see? A bunch of white sheets. If you think about white privilege all the time, guess what you're going to see in the outpicturing of your life? A bunch of white privilege. But if you see yourself in an abundant situation, if you see yourself helping your people, liberating your people, doing for your people, if you see yourself being all that you can be and being the best that you can be, guess what you're going to see? All of that. See, your outer world is a picture of your inner world. Your outer world is an outside picture of your inner world. You got to work here. This is where the work is. This is where the work is. This is where the battle is. This is where the war is fought. Here. You're so busy looking on the outside of you. You're so busy looking at everything else and anything else. And I guess if you're a weak person, any excuse would do. You need an excuse. So, hey, pick one. There's a bunch of them. Pick one. Your parents, how they raised you, where they raised you at, your environment, the white man, white supremacy, white privilege, white power, all of that. You was ugly, you was born ugly. You stink, you stink. You was born broke, and so you poor. Messed up in the game. You got one toe that's longer than the other. You got one leg that's longer than the other. You got one arm that's longer than the other. You're out of shape. Pick an excuse. Pick one. Pick one. Any would do. Pick one. What's up, Omega Dress Game? The channel said facts. And because said 100. Fighting monsters enough, you become a monster. Or if you focus on monsters enough, you'll have plenty of monsters to fight. If all you do is focus on monsters, you're going to have plenty of monsters to fight. Trust and believe that. You see Scooby-Doo and them, all they did was look for monsters. And guess what? They found them. So much so as people pretending to be monsters. You feel me? But that's too simplistic. That's too simplistic. It's not, what I told you is not easy to do at all. What I told you to do is very difficult to do. However, what I told you is extremely simple. Because it's simple to do it, but guess what? It's also simple not to do it, right? And the difference, young blood, this old school dude told me, makes all the difference. Keep the main thing the main thing. Stop looking outside yourself for everything. Everything that you need, you already have. Everything that you need, you already have. Everything that you need, you already have. All the answers are here. All the answers are here. So pardon me if I don't get razzle dazzled by your white supremacy. Pardon me if I don't get razzle dazzled by your white privilege. Pardon me if I don't get razzle dazzled, or I tell you that, yo, yes, that stuff does exist, but yo, you don't have to pay attention to it. Yo, you don't have to live your life like that. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Yo, you don't have to. You can create your own reality. Will bad shit happen to you? Yep. Sure will still. Yeah. Sure will. Yeah. It's going to be some bad shit that happen to you. But life is never about what happens to you. Life is how you deal with what happens to you. It's 90% how you deal with the 10% that happens to you. Because 90% of the time, it's going to be some bad shit come your way. But hey, listen, at the end of the day, it's how you look at it. It's how you process it. It's how you do. If you can make some lemon, if all them lemons come at you and you can make some lemonade, you might. Shit, you just created a business. You got rich off your problems. If money is your problem, you ain't got no problems. Shout out to Tony Robinson. You read Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now? You talking about The Power of Now, LaFam? I've perused it a little bit. I've perused it. I've been like deep dived in it, but you know, one of my homies that I was working with used to play it on the audio, so it's probably in my subconscious. But yeah, Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now, is that what one you're talking about? I read a lot of books, family. I read a lot of books because guess what? I come from a very rough environment where in my environment, I didn't see anybody that was very successful. Well, there was one person. There were two people that my family knew that I deemed that were really successful. And one of them went to school and told everybody about how poor and broke and messed up my life was. So there's that, right? So I grew up with both parents, but we were struggling. Lights turned out. Gas turned out sometimes. Water off sometimes. No food sometimes. My grandmother had to feed us the best way she could sometimes. God rest her soul. So I grew up with two parents for the majority of my young life. At the same time, we struggled. My parents were young parents. We struggled. So, yo, I didn't have a whole bunch of rich examples. My parents knew a couple of wealthy people, but I didn't have a whole bunch of rich examples or a whole bunch of hope or a whole bunch of seeing how to get out this shit. I didn't. At the same time, what I did learn is when you change your mind, you change your life. When you change your mind, you change your life. When you change your mind, you change your life. In order for things to change, you must change. It's not about what happens to you. And this shit is cliche, but I'm going to tell you, I'm going to keep saying it till you get it. And y'all can hate me in the meantime and love me later. It's cool. In order for things to change, you must change. It's not about what happens to you. It's how you handle what happens to you. Bad things happen to us all. Bad things happen to us all. Instead of sitting there crying, complaining, and worrying about why me? Why not you? Why not you? Who would you, like my man said, was Les Brown, who would you like to see it happen to? Why not you? Why not you? Shit, you got somebody that you like that misery and that pain to go to? See, that's part of your problem. That's part of your problem. You want people to suffer. No. Why not you? See, because like Napoleon Hill said, every adversity has the seed of a greater or equivalent benefit. Every adversity has the seed of a greater or equivalent benefit. In your own backyard, right now, in your life, in your circumstance, Black people, you have the keys to unlock your future, your potential, your greatness. You don't have to live a life of mediocrity. You don't have to live a life of degeneracy. You don't have to live a life of despair. You don't have to live a life of struggle. You don't. That's the truth. You can be, do, and have whatever you like. Whatever the mind of a man, says W. Clement Stone, can conceive and believe, says my guy, Reverend Ike, with feeling you can achieve. See, what you need is a good brainwashing. Shout out to Pastor Summerfield. What you need, may he rest in peace. What you need is a good brainwashing. You are so conditioned to see the struggle. You are so conditioned to see the pain. You are so conditioned to blame everything else and everyone else instead of look in the god doggone mirror and make a change. I'm talking to me right now, somebody. I'm remembering to remember right now. I'm talking to me, so y'all be all right. Y'all don't have to be that mad at me. I'm talking to myself. It's all here. You got it all. Baby, you got it all. You got all the gifts. You got all the talent. You got all the keys. You just got to believe. And I know in this day and age, it's hard to believe. Izzy is selling hope. You goddamn right. I'm selling hope. Buy some hope today, goddamn it. Buy some hope. Motherfuckers, buy some hope. Buy some hope. Buy some hope. I'm selling hope, niggas. I'm selling hope. Y'all buy some hope. Not some hope of me. You ain't got to look to me because I'm a flawed, effed up individual. You ain't got to look to me. I make many mistakes. I'll cuss your ass out as ready. I'll fire on your ass too if you try to play with me. So don't look at me. I'm mistaked and I'm flawed. But one thing I learned, one thing I know for sure, two things I know for sure, one thing I know for certain is if you can believe it, you can receive it, and you can achieve it. You can get it. You can have it. And it's not about material things, but it's about who you become on the way to these material things. I'm from the hood of the hood of the hood. The worst circumstances, situations. The reason why I keep reiterating it, because I didn't learn this shit growing up. Learn this shit when I was 5 too. Now my dad was a genius, and my dad did teach me all the black shit that y'all niggas know now. My dad taught me all the black shit, and I knew all the black shit a long time. I knew the Malcolm X speeches, the Martin Luther King speeches, Wallace, dude, anybody. I knew that. Had to write the dictionary 100 times and all that shit. That I know some words, but economics, financial freedom, financial security, wealth, power. He didn't teach me that. See, the power that you should be trying to achieve is the power that you already have. It's your personal power. See, the problem is, again, y'all are looking for your turn. You're looking for your turn to oppress other people. You're looking for your turn to impede upon other people. You're looking for your turn to be able to control the outcomes of other folks. And that is an exercise in futility. The power that you should be looking for is the power that you already have, the power that's inside your hands, the power to control your own destiny, the power to control your own life span, the power to direct your future, the power to control the type of life that you want to live. That's the power that you have. The power of your own universe and of your own circumstance and of your own situation. You have that power. That's the power you should be looking to activate. The greatest enemy you'll ever have to face is yourself. The greatest enemy you'll ever have to face is yourself. The greatest friend that you'll ever have is yourself. You take you wherever you go. You take you wherever you go. Wherever you go, you are there. Your ass is there. You are there. Wherever you go, you're there. Be your own damn miracle. Be your own damn miracle. As the great philosopher Drake says, everybody dies, but not everybody lives. I pray to the stars, and then I go out and get what I prayed for. Wise young man he is. Whatever you feel about him, wise young man he is. Yes, 10 minutes. Thank you. Wise young man he is. I'm just saying, your life could be what you want it to be. Both good and bad. If you keep focusing on all this supremacy and all this shit that's wrong and all this shit and why and we have and we won't and we can and we will and we do. Like, yo, you ain't no victim. You ain't no victim. And I just did you a favor. You're welcome. You're not a victim. You're a victor, right? You're victorious, right? You overcame, right? Why you ain't still singing "We Shall Overcome"? Is you? You ain't overcame yet. You ain't overcame yet. You ain't thankful for what you got yet. You ain't grateful for what you got yet. You ain't realizing what you have yet. See, it's the problem with humans. I'll talk to my homie, and I'm about to close in this. Shout out to my homie Chi, man. My God, man. Beloved. My beloved brother. Shout out to my beloved Chi. My beloved brother Chi, man. Talking to my beloved brother Chi last night on the phone. Because y'all got some sus. Some of y'all niggas is sus. But yeah, my brother. My beloved brother. And I like talking to Chi because Chi was like a lot of you. My homie Angry Man was like a lot of you. But they bring value. I learn a lot. I learned just as much from them as they learned from me. I learned just as much from Angry Man as Angry Man has learned from me. Was I the person that put the book in his hand, put the tape in his hand, told him what to do? Yeah, I was. At the same time, he did the work and God granted the increase and he did the work. So he earned everything he had. I couldn't do the work for him. The same way I can't do the work for none of you. Now, some of that other shit, Angry Man be talking about that he on his own. That's my brother. He on his own. He on his own. Some of that shit I don't agree with. He know it. That's him. That's his shit. But, you know what I'm saying? But the homie Chi, it's like the same thing, right? My homie Chi is like a lot of y'all. But I see the influence that I'm having in a positive way on him. And he's having a positive influence on me because of the balance, right? Because we don't think exactly the same. We don't look at things exactly the same. I look to my brother Chi for wisdom sometimes. I call him up and say, yo, Chi, what you think about this? And he don't think like me. So he'll break it down. I'm like, damn, I didn't think about it like that. Shit, yo, thanks, bro. Or sometimes we'll be battling and arguing. Sometimes we'll be battling and arguing. Arguing, yo, you don't listen. Yo, Chi, you ain't listening, bro. I'm telling you, and then we'll hash it out. But what he said something so profound yesterday. My brother said something so profound yesterday. He said, yo, it's too simplistic for people. It's too simplistic. What you're saying is right and exact, but it's too simplistic. People have a need to feel like it's something more than what it is. But what I said to him, which I said to you, the truth is it's simple, but it's hard. It's difficult to do. It's simple in the sense of you can do it. Anybody can do it. It's difficult in the sense of trying to fight your own ideology, your own mindset, your own conditioning, your own programming. That shit is hard as F. That shit is one of the hardest things that you'll ever have to do. I'm just going to let you know off the top. This shit ain't no easy shit. However, it's possible. It's possible. You can do it. It's possible. If I did it, you can do it. If Angry Man did it, you can do it. If my homie Chike is doing it, you can do it. You can do it. It's difficult. It's challenging to really look at yourself and really be circumspect of yourself and really look at your thoughts and your thought processes and be like, yo, is that really in my best interest? Is that really, do I really want the outcome? Do I really go down the line of your ideology? Go down the line of your philosophy. Go to the ending, says Stephen Covey in 7 Habits. 7, what is that? 7 Habits of highly effective people. Go to the ending. Go to the end as if you're writing your own obituary. That don't have no color on it. We all gonna leave this motherfucker. We all going out of here. None of us is gonna leave here alive. Go to the end and write your own obituary as if you're looking down upon yourself at the end of the road and tell me what you come up with. Shout out to Stephen Covey. Tell me what you come up with. You guys start getting a why that will make you cry. It's not about the how to, it's the why to. And if you love your people the way you say you love your people, and if you want for your people to say the way that you say you want for your people, you cannot help your people being destitute and being distraught and being disheveled. And pointing to white supremacy is not going to solve your problem. Because your problem ain't white supremacy. Your problem is you. I know. If I fix me and the system is still the system, that ain't going to help me. Okay. If you want to believe that, I'll let you believe that. If you want to believe that, I'll let you believe that. No, you don't understand. Is I'm saying you was a sellout, man. You was a coon. Because you just said, you just letting the white man off the hook. Oh, okay. See, that's the problem. You want to be God. You want to be Big G. You want to do Big G job. Oh, my bad. I forgot. Y'all new niggas don't even believe in Big G. Oh, my fault. Y'all be all right, though. You want to do Big G job, and you ain't got Big G capabilities. You got little G capabilities. Stay in your lane. Be little G. Be little G and handle your business. Handle your scandal. Stop trying to do Big G job. Big G got this. Whether you believe it or not, Big G know what he doing. Whether you believe it or not, Big G is almighty, omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent. The one and true and living God. Big G is all by himself. Don't need nobody else. He got this. You do your part. You do your share. Be little G. And handle your own universe, your own circumstance. Mind your own damn business. But again, a lot of you are faithless, godless people. And that's part of your problem. You need to believe in God, big G. Submit to him. Fix yourself. And that's the beginning of living a life. Are you going to have challenges? Yes. Are you going to have obstacles still? Yes. Is anything ever going to be perfect on this human existence? No. No. You wouldn't want it that way anyway. If it was perfect, you would find a way to create problems anyway. So enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Thank you to everybody that supported the show. Everybody that supported the stream. Yeah, we screw it all up. Yeah, if it was perfect, we'd screw it all up anyway. So might as well enjoy this imperfect shit. Like, you ain't getting rid of white supremacy. I'm sorry. You ain't getting rid of racism. Sorry. You ain't getting rid of hate. Sorry. You ain't getting rid of deletion. Sorry. You ain't getting rid of this shit. But what you could do is you could fix you. You could change your vibration. You could elevate your mindset. You could elevate your life. And so when you elevate your mind, you elevate your life. And then you kind of become inundated against that stuff. Now, could it touch your life in some way, shape, form, and fashion? Yeah, but the likelihood is going to be less likely. That's going to touch you in that way. That's going to touch your loved ones in that way. You're going to have other problems. Like, damn, I went to Africa too many times. Who can I get to watch my house while I go to Africa? Because y'all love Africa for some reason. So shout out to y'all. Y'all get to go to Africa as many times as you want. This is me. I think I only been to Africa 5 times this year. Which country am I going to go to next? Like, y'all don't like America. Y'all don't travel. Y'all don't be good. You're going to have other problems, but it's going to be good problems. It's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Stop labeling each other. Stop finding the ways that we don't agree and we don't link up. And let's look at the ways that we do agree and we do link up. If y'all saying that white supremacy is the problem, y'all not going to be able to fight it being linked up with just a little bit of people. Having people that all think alike and all have the same skill sets and all act just alike. There's no way. But I'm going to be honest. Fighting it is not going to help you. Focusing on you is absolutely going to help you. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Shout out to my peoples. Let me make sure I got everybody that supported the show today. Yo, make sure, listen, y'all can support the show now, right? Before we end, because we about to end. I got to go pick up my son. But we about to end. So listen, y'all can support the show now. That'd be great. If everybody threw $5 at me for that dope, I just sold y'all a whole bunch of hope. I know y'all don't like to have hope, but I sold y'all a whole bunch of hope. Come and buy it. Come and buy some of this hope. This hope is better than dope. Yo, this hope is better than dope. Come and get you some. Shout out to OG Sigma. Shout out to James Moore. Shout out to Emperor Kojak 313 the Great. Shout out to KO Black. Shout out to Willing to Win. Shout out to Big Ruck 77. Shout out to Ramel 747. Bangkok. Shout out to KP for KC5. Appreciate y'all all. Thank y'all, brothers, for supporting the show, supporting the stream. Hey, be dangerous, man. Don't be safe now. Shout out to you, man. Treat is to some, some of that, whatever he said. Some Rita's ice, Italian ice, man. Yeah. Everybody throw $5 at me. Original content. Y'all don't like original content, right? Original content and with a message and something that you can use to make your life better. I don't know what more I could give to you. I love y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Hopefully y'all love yourselves more. I love y'all, man. And I pray that each and every one of y'all under the sound of my voice gets better. Each and every one of y'all remember, and that this touch your life in a way that helps you. That this message touch your life in a way that it helps you, a way that makes your life better, in a way that it increases and adds value to you. Really, the truth is, we got to stop worrying about the shit that we don't want and the shit that we don't need. And we got to start worrying about the shit that we want, that we can control, that we need, that we want. And start thinking about those things. Start focusing on those things. Start adding to those things. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Appreciate you, KO Black. You love this shit right here. I got you. I appreciate you, bro. No doubt. So, hey, but listen, I'll be honest, man. Truth, I could do this all day, every day. The issue is, fam, people don't want it like this. People want the bullshit, and I try to slip it in with the bullshit, right? That's why I come the way I come, because I could do it any way y'all want it, but I try to slip it in. I try to slip it in because people ain't gonna support this. It's unfortunate. It's sad. People like, oh well, he's selling hope and all these things, and the pastor and the preacher and this person, that person, they done schemed and they done scammed. Listen, I just support my show. I ain't trying to sell you on no school. I don't got no book yet. Well, I'll have a book soon, but I don't have no book yet to sell you. I ain't selling you on no coursework. I'm giving it to you for free. Just support. I'm giving it to you for free. You don't even have to agree. Listen, all I'm asking you to do is to listen and take it into consideration, and then curse me out later. Listen with an open mind. Take it into consideration. Fact check me. Try it. Try it for like 30 days. And if it don't work, then come back and talk your shit. But try it without complaining for 30 days. Try not to complain for 30 days. Try not to focus on the bullshit for 30 days. Try to focus on the shit that you want and the shit that you need for 30 days. Try to focus on your business and being the best thing that you could do and being the best person you could be for 30 days, and see if it don't change your life a little bit.